It's lovely to have the great Atit Mehta, a man who's seen it all, right from the days of being in a media agencies to looking after spends for one of the largest spenders in the country to following up and working in an edtech startup. And he's seen the entire journey. Very, very nice to have him here. My name's Anil Wanvari. I'm the founder, CEO, and editor-in-chief of the Indian Television.com group, and we're going to be talking about connected TVs. So, what comes to your mind when we talk about connected TVs, Atit?
Well, thanks, Anil. It's good to have this conversation because connected TV and everything, this is the hot topic of discussion wherever you go, whenever all of us meet. This is the topic which we all talk about. So the first thing which comes to my mind when we say connected TV, that something is getting connected. Yeah, so if I have to go and speak to my mom, yeah, I'll tell her that please attach this device. They're all confused that why are you doing that? TV page getting shown, every content which you want is coming on TV. So while the industry and all of us understand the meaning, this connected TV is something which has become a sort of a parlance, a nomenclature in our world. But from a consumer perspective, there is nothing like a connected TV. It's how and how much should I pay to get a content now, whether it's on connected, whether it's on linear, whether it's on a mobile app or something else. It's more of a availability conversation rather than the technicality of the availability.
Okay. Basically, connected TV makes content available to you. Is that what you're saying? Video content available to you, to any consumer in a way, another medium which makes content available to you.
Yeah, it's a mode to view a content. It's a mode of getting more accessibility. When we started it, there was zero accessibility about 15 to 20 years ago. Today, there are multiple options to the access to content. So this is one of the channels through which one can access content, view content.
Yeah, and you travel a lot across the length and breadth of the country. Are we seeing a lot more adoption happening, and are we seeing it penetrating deeper? Are we seeing it penetrating wider? Are we seeing it, and because I believe very few unconnected TVs are being sold today. Most TVs are connected TVs in a way. They have Wi-Fi enabled in them, or and then the kind of push which has been given to the devices, whether it's a Fire Stick, or whether it's a Chromecast, or whether it's all of that, and whether it's hotspotting via the phone onto the TV. So they're various. So what are you seeing happening across the country when you travel?
No, absolutely. I think now people, and see, when you are in a particular market outside your home market and you tell that what you are doing, and then people understand that this person knows something about entertainment, this person knows something about media. They're really inquisitive set of people. They're very curious to understand that what is happening. Should I buy this because somebody told me you pay this 2,000 rupees and once like a USB drive will come attached to your TV, aap mobile se sab us pe dekh sakte ho. So yes, people are now trying to understand and they're asking questions, the right set of questions. And then when you go to a retail, even the retail is pushing it. You're absolutely right that I don't see any other. See, if you're looking at a 4, 5, 10,000 rupee type of a TV, probably it might be a non-connected TV. But anything above that, whether you're looking at a 24, 20, 30 inch and upwards, everything is connected. So there is a huge amount of retail push happening. They're also bundling in all the Fire Sticks and the Chromecast, and it's coming like a bundle. So it is coming attached now. When I say it's coming attached, it's part of the full package which you get. And it's now getting easily understood. It is also getting adopted. And not only in the metros, outside the metros too.
Okay, and you also have been using a lot of platform, a lot of big what we call the impact properties, and some of the impact properties have been primarily they've been on both normal television, satellite delivered and cable delivered, and on OTT platforms. So are you seeing a lot more connectivity happening with consumers through what's going on the connected TVs? That means, are you getting people using the banners, using the interactivity that OTT offers, or that video on demand offers, reflecting in terms of conversations with your consumers through to your website or to acquiring customers?
No, we haven't seen that level of interactivity and a two-way traffic with consumers. And it's also very difficult to measure that where it is coming from. But from a larger marketing perspective, and not only from a lead gen perspective, from a marketing perspective, yes, there is a set of audiences which have converted. There are a set of audiences who are experimenting. There are a set of audiences who want to do it but don't know how to do it. So I think it's a matter of time where at least the understanding is there. If the content is getting streamed seamlessly, without any interruption, without any buffering or whatever we face on and off, and if my data cost, irrespective of the household, at the end of the day, if I know for a fact that if I'm spending a couple of ₹1,000 a month on data, but by doing all this connectivity through a mobile device to a television or that, and my cost is within acceptable limits, it is not like growing 2x and 3x, I think there will be a very, very exponential growth on this phenomena. It's already there. It's already achieved more than threshold. Advertisers are interested in reaching out to these consumers. Our broadcasters are talking about it. There is a separate deal structuring which is becoming possible. So yeah, it is working for the ecosystem. And I think over the next year, 12, 15 months, this will see more and more numbers and more brands coming on.
I mean, what's going to change that, so that there's an explosion? What do you expect is going to drive that?
No, so see, at the end of the day, there is a hardware cost and there is a software cost. Hardware is a one-time cost, and one wouldn't mind investing in the hardware, which I'm talking like a Fire Stick, for example. Then the software cost is going to be a game changer over here. And what I mean software over here is your data cost. See, at the end of the day, somebody has to pay for the data. And if my data bill, monthly data bill, is not becoming too much, and it is showing me some saving, or it is at parity what I pay for my cable connection, the shift would be faster. There would be a set of cohort, a small set of cohort, which will hold on to the data, which will also hold on to the linear connectivity or linear cable. Yeah. So, but if the cost, I'm already incurring cost A. If now with all this connectivity, if my other cost is becoming 2x or 3x, then probably I'll have to do some subsidies. I will have to do some optimization. But if it's within range, it will get adopted. So that I see might be the single largest factor in terms of how quickly connected TVs will become the norm of entertainment or norm of consumption.
Yeah, but do you see 5G with hotspots coming in all over the country? You'll have Wi-Fi hotspots and wireless hotspots in different parts of the country. Plus, you'll also have, the kind of speed that 5G offers, which can be then again hotspotted with your own TV set through the mobile. Do you expect that to spark off an explosion going forward?
Too early for that level of connectivity. But see, it's already happening now. You go to the airport, yeah, you can access free Wi-Fi at most of the airports in India. Yeah, you go to a hotel, you're not staying there, but if you're in that restaurant, you can access. Yeah, so it's happening in the private environment. Yeah, where a private establishment is providing that service. It's matter of time that it would start getting available for public at large, might be at parks, might be at railway stations, might be wherever where there is congregation of people. So yeah, it should happen, but that's something which will take some time because there are a lot of other things which needs to be resolved. The big problem is also about managing those many routers. It's also the question about how people are not going to, take away those routers? How do we prevent theft? And a lot of other things which will be there. But I think we are moving in the right direction from private establishment already providing that. I think the public setup will also take place, but it's not something one should start making plans about it. It's some time away. Slowly and gradually it will happen.
Thank you. It's been lovely talking with you. Any last words around connected TVs and their growth, their spread, their use as a medium, and their appeal to Indians as a whole? All of these together, if you can put in any last words or any other thoughts you might have.
No, so I think this is a natural progression, and we have progressed well over. If you look at the last 2-3 decades, from where we were and where we have landed ourselves as an industry, I think it's a phenomenal ride. We should be all proud of ourselves. So as I said, new things are happening. This is a small phenomena right now. A lot of experimentation will happen. We'll have to get into the measurement, and I'm not talking about monitoring. Monitoring and measurement are two different aspects. Once the measurement piece starts coming in, if the numbers are stacking up, if I'm able to see some amount of returns, it is going to grow. So it's also about the price. It's about the price, because somebody will be paying for the data. The hardware is taken care of, and hardware cost is actually nothing. It will all get bundled in. So there is the software cost, it is then the reach, then the brands, and the measurement. If all these 3 or 4 things happens, then it's a repeat cycle. So then it will become a norm. We used to always say print, radio, TV, digital 5-7 years ago. Now we say print, radio, TV, digital performance, digital YouTube, digital this thing. A time will come when we will say TV, linear, connected, HD, something else. So each medium is now having a sub-segment. And if that sub-segment is giving you returns.
Thank you very much. Lovely having you. Always a pleasure talking to you, Atit. Thank you.